Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting chapter, that is chapter 11, tenses and their uses. By the end of this session, you will be able to differentiate between the simple tense, simple past tense, and the past perfect tense. And this session will also help you to frame simple sentence, interrogative sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative negative sentence. Now, before starting, I want you to know what is actually tense. Children, tense is time. And we have already done in our previous classes that tenses are of three types: your present tense, your past tense, and your future tense. And today, what we are going to discuss is our past tense. Now, see, your simple past tense, children, it is again in four parts. It is further divided in four parts. We can say the simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Now, we are going to discuss today our simple past tense and our past perfect tense. Now see the structure. But before that, I want to clear you that simple past tense is also your past indefinite tense. And the structure of the sentence is you have to write, first of all, your subject, then your past form, that is your V2, that you usually call V2, and your object. See, in this sentence, he killed the snake with a stone. He is your subject who we are talking. This you all have done in your junior classes. Killed, your action word, the snake, your object, with a stone is your object complement, as it is adding an information in your object. Now, how do we come to know that this is your simple past tense? This we come to know from the verb, because the verb here is your V2, your past form. See, the verb is killed. Your present form of it will be kill. Past form is killed. And past participle, that is V3, will be killed again. Fine. So with this verb, we come to know that this is your simple past tense. Now, the problem will be when you have to change it to negative form. You need a helping verb always when you have to change a sentence into a negative form. So here we don't have any helping verb. So students, keep this thing in mind that your past form is always equals to your did plus your present form, that is your V1, means your killed is equals to did plus kill. See the same sentence, your answer, I can say this: he did kill the snake with a stone. We never use this while speaking, but this is helpful while changing a sentence into negative form. Now see, simply I just have to add not here, and this sentence will be a negative sentence. See now, he did not kill the snake. Simple. And interrogative is also simple, as you come to know that your did is helping verb in case of past form. So sentence I have already written, he did kill the snake with a stone. Now here, how to frame an interrogative: your did will come out, your he will take place of did here. But the thing is, you have to be very careful. Did, D has to be capital. He, it has come here. H has to be small. And this is very important, your question mark at the last of the sentence. And your interrogative negative, how to frame an interrogative negative. This is also very easy. See, negative sentence, he did not kill the snake. This was your sentence. Now what you have to do, you just have to take out this did out of the sentence. Your not will remain at the same place. See, did, children, your answer will be, did he not kill the snake? Now see, did, D has to be capital, and your he has come here, it has to be, H has to be small, and the snake, after the snake you have to mark a question mark. So with this, you will be able to write down how to you will be able to frame your simple sentence, your interrogative, negative, and interrogative negative. Now see, children, chapter 11 of your books, page number 69. The chapter is tenses and their uses. So here you will get the examples which I have now only explained to you. The sentence, the simple sentence, killed, your past form. Interrogative, did has come out and question mark. Negative, did not. And at last you have to write full stop. And in interrogative negative, what you have to do, your did will be here, not will be here, and at last question mark. So now the main portion of your chapter that we have to focus is where to use simple past tense, the uses of simple past tense. Now see children, you have to use simple past tense in an action or event which has occurred in the past. Your events and actions which have occurred in the past, you have to use your past tense there. For example, I bought a car 1 month ago. See, this action has taken place a month ago, so you have to use your past form. 5 years ago, I left this college. Left, I have already left it. Now nothing more to do with it. So the action has taken place few years back. Fine, so left, your past form will come here. So this was the first use where you have to use your simple past tense. Now next is, see children here, in next sentence you are given example. To narrate an narrate the events, actions or situations which may have happened in distant past. For example, Ashok was a great king. The Mongols invaded China many times. Means this action have happened distant past, very far. So this has already happened. So we are not going to use any other tense. We will be using only simple past tense. Next point is to narrate the events, actions or situations which may have happened in the past and the time of reference, and the time reference is given. Means you are given some hints in the situation. For example, I received your letter yesterday. This is the hint. You come to know from yesterday that this has to be your simple past tense. They left for Singapore last night. Last night, you come to know from this last that you have to use your simple past tense. It rained yesterday. Again, yesterday. You will be knowing now that you have to use rained here. So here in your note, they have given again the same thing which I have told you, that the words yeah, yesterday, last, days back, ago, etc. These will help you to know that you have to use simple past tense. Now next is your D point, means to narrate the events or actions or situations which may have happened in definite time, but this time is not mentioned explicitly. See, means it is understood from the sentence only, the time period. I bought this pen from Mumbai. That is when I was there some time ago. Means the time is not mentioned, but it is obvious that when I was there in Mumbai, at that time I have purchased it. So your simple past form will come. I saw Ritik in the college. Means when I was there this morning, I saw Ritik there. So this is also but obvious. You are going to use the same simple form, simple past form. I never met my grandfather. Met means he is dead now. So action has taken place. So we are going to use here the second form, that is your past form. Now next point is to want to talk about some activity that took place regularly or repeatedly in the past but no longer occurs. Then we use simple past tense. Means something which was going on in past at a regular basis. For example, Pandit Nehru paid a visit to Manali every year. Means every year he went to Manali. So we have to use simple past form. Regular basis, he told, no? She went to Golden Temple daily to offer prayers. Means earlier days he used to go to temple, Golden Temple. So this was his regular habit, his daily basis habit. So we are going to use simple past form. And he always went to the same park every morning. This was his regular daily activity. Went will come. Fine children. Now next is So here in a note he has told that you can also use used to go or used to spin in place of this simple past form. Now next is point number 3. In point number 3, it is mentioned to describe an action or event which occupied a period of time in past, which now has ended. See, she slept for 4 hours means she's not sleeping now. She has already slept. So means simple past form. He lived in Kolkata for 5 years. He is not no longer living there. So lived. He taught at the university for 4 years. It doesn't, he is not teaching now. So we are going to use taught here. Now your fourth point, to express an event which occurred at a particular point in the past, means not a regular basis, a particular point of time this incident has happened in past. Means in your 4.c, example is also given. He returned from Mumbai on Monday last. So returned will be the answer. He has returned, the action has taken place, and moreover we are given hint here of last. Next is the poor old woman crossed the road very carefully. So she has already crossed it, so the word will be crossed. Now our fifth point here is in polite inquiries, means when you are offering somebody, you are requesting somebody, so that time you have to use the word in past form. For example, I wonder if you would lend me that magazine, means she is thinking that he would offer her that magazine. So in a polite inquiry, instead of using will, you have to use its past form, that is would. I wonder if you could lend me that magazine. It would be more polite, he said. Instead of can, you have to use could. And I hope she would excuse me. The sentence, you have to use the word would. Now see children, here, by this you are clear with your simple past tense. Now we are with the past perfect tense. See, in the past perfect tense, the structure first of all. Your subject had, past participle which you call V3, and your object. See here, statement in a simple sentence, I had finished my dinner. Had finished. From here we come to know that this is your past perfect tense, this is your subject, this is your object, and this is your action word with your helping verb had. See children, always keep this thing in mind that whenever you are going to use had, it is always accompanied with your past participle form, that is your V3. It never comes alone. It always comes with V3, your past participle form. Now next is your interrogative. In interrogative, simple. First, I had finished my dinner. I told you interrogative, how we make interrogative, by taking out the helping verb. Helping verb here is already given in past form. We were not given in simple past form. We were not given any helping verb. Here we are given helping verb, that is had. So your had will come out. Here H will be capital. Had I finished my dinner? Question mark. Next, negative is also very easy. You just have to add not there. I had finished my work. We will be adding not. So our answer will be negative. I had not finished my dinner. Your interrogative negative. I had not finished my dinner. Not will remain there. Your had will come out with your first letter capital and at last question mark. So this is very easy. Past perfect is very easy as we are already given a helping verb here. Now next is, see, take out page number 74, children. On page 74, we are given statements like subject plus had plus participle form. This I have discussed with you. Interrogative sentences, this also I have discussed with you. Please go through these once, read it once. Now next is, here again he has given example of how to frame interrogative sentence. We have already done. Next is your negative sentences. This also now I have explained. Just you have to add not there. Interrogative negative, you just have to take out had out of your sentence. Your negative not will remain there. Now next is children, the uses of past perfect tense. Now see how to use, where to use your past perfect tense. See point number 1, page number 75, uses of past perfect tense. Number 1, see, it is very easy. Here he has given us hints. He is telling in this point that whenever you are given words already, ever, for with period of time, just, never, before, since with point of time, you are going to use your past perfect tense. For example, you are given example here. He had never visited the Taj before. So you are given hint of never here. So you will be using had plus your past participle form. Similarly, in the next example, the guests had already taken dinner. Already is the word. You will be using your perfect tense here. Fine. Now see your second point. In your second point, children, the poet, writer has told us that whenever we are going to, you can say that in your sentence, see, simple way, in your sentence, 2 actions are given. With your first action, you are going to use your perfect tense, past perfect tense, and with your second action, you are going to use your simple past tense. See here, to indicate that an action was completed at some point of time before another action took place in the past. Fine. So it means your past perfect means past of the past. That is, the earlier past action between the 2 past action will be your past perfect. For example, see example, it will be more clear. When I reached the station, the train had left. Means when you reached the station, this was your second action. Before that, train had left. Means this was the first action in the sentence. So with the first action, we will be using perfect tense, had plus participle, had left. And with the second action, we are going to use our simple past tense. See, one more example is there. He went to school after the rain had stopped. See, he went to school. This was your second action. The rain had stopped. This was the first action, no? Means when the rain stopped, then he went. So after the rain had stopped, we will be using perfect tense here, and we will be using simple past tense because this is our second action. This is very easy. Now see, third point. Children, in your third point, here we are given that to express an unfulfilled condition in the past. Means some condition which remained unfulfilled. For example, if I had known you were ill, I would have come to you. Means this was a condition. If I came to know earlier only that you were ill, I would have come to meet you. So here you have to use had known. One more hint is there for you. When you are given would have in one part of your sentence, would have, you will be using your past perfect form in the other half of the sentence. Means whenever would have is given in a sentence, your other half would be having your perfect form, past perfect form. If I had known, I won't write knew here. You were ill. If I had known you were ill, I would have come to you. If you had worked hard, you would have passed the examination. Again, would have is given, so we will be using had worked. Fine, this was your unfulfilled condition. With your last, now the last one, the fourth point is the past perfect tense. Your past perfect tense can be used with the verbs like expect, hope, mean, suppose, think, intend, want. To describe the things we hoped or wished to do but did not. Means we wished, we hoped that this thing would have done but we were unable to complete it. With those sentences, and we are given some words here which will be your hints, with those you will be using your past perfect tense. See, I hoped to win the first prize. Means I wished, but it means that I didn't. So I hoped to win the first prize. with hoped you will be using your perfect tense. See children, with this we are done with our chapter, and now you will be able to do your exercise number 7, that is filling the blanks with the right tense form, simple past. You have to find out where you have to fill simple past tense and past perfect tense. So do your homework. Have a nice day. Thank you.